Hi, I'm April Jean Idurban from BSA 2A4. This video is learning evidence to the subject Agri 227 or the General Biotechnology and Society. And this video will talk about genetically modified organisms such as BT corn and the pros and cons of this BT corn. So what is a GMO? So GMO or the genetically modified organism is a microorganism, plant, or animal whose genetic material contains a piece of DNA or foreign DNA from another organism that is introduced to the organism through recombinant DNA technology, or maybe a microorganism such as a GM bacterium or a GM fungi, maybe a GM plant or transgenic plant, and GM animal or a transgenic animal. BT corn is a genetically modified organism created by inserting a DNA to its genetic material that causes the plant or causes the corn to produce a specific protein called Bt delta endotoxin. The protein is lethal to certain crop-destroying larvae. Bt is a soil microbe, exists almost anywhere in the world, called the Bacillus thuringiensis, was found over 100 years ago in Asia. Discovered and examined, subjected to experiments, and proved to have an insecticidal properties. Major concerns about this BT corn, or even to all GM crops, is that is it safe for human consumption? That even the specific pest ingesting it would die? Well, the answer is yes. This BT corn is safe for human consumption. BT corn is a genetically modified organism that expresses an insecticidal protein that is poisonous to a very specific organism or pest of corn, or more often the larval stage of various moth species which feed on the corn kernels and other parts of the corn plant, such as the European corn borer, African corn borer, corn earworm, and fall armyworm. Let's take the African corn borer larva as an actor. When the borer ingests the kernel from an ear of this BT corn, the BT protein enters the gut of the borer and binds to a specific receptor along the lining of their digestive tract that are unique to this specific corn pest. The reaction of this BT protein and the receptors causing the gut wall broken, and hence the digestive system of this pest is disrupted and the insect became sick. It will stop eating and drop dead. It seems to ring a bell, but this BT protein is not a threat to the human being. Specifically, human and other organism doesn't have this what we call specific receptor, which we found on the various species of moths. The BT protein is simply doesn't have any businesses in our digestive system. Furthermore, if we do have these receptors, it is still ineffective because our stomach is acidic enough that this BT protein can survive and deactivate within seconds. Now let us discuss the pros and cons of this BT corn. For the pros, it reduces the need to use broad-spectrum insecticide. In connection, cost of production is lower and exposure to hazardous chemicals by the farmers is reduced. Another, it protects some beneficial insects such as honeybees from lethal pesticides. Then, BT is specific to a few insects that are susceptible to the toxin and only kills insects that ingest BT corn. And increased quality yields because of pest control. For the cons or the disadvantages of this BT corn, there are no long-term studies to either prove or disprove the safety of BT corn. Pollen can be easily dispersed by wind, where there is a potential for the BT toxin to contaminate nearby streams and negatively affect aquatic life. Lastly, the BT modified corn produces pollen containing crystalline endotoxin from the bacterium genes. When this corn pollen is dispersed by wind, it lands on other plants including the milkweed, the exclusive food for the monarch caterpillars, and commonly found around the cornfields. That's all for our GMO discussion about BT corn, pros and cons. Thank you for watching. Bye!